On.
Behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, there are unsung individuals who laid the very first bricks of that success. Today, we're not talking about the Oscars or box office numbers.
Out.
My son.
But about emotional reunions when stars meet their former teachers again. In those moments, they all return to being ordinary students simply to say thank you. If a teacher has ever changed your life too, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep sharing more meaningful stories together. Hugh Jackman made a surprise appearance at a MasterCard-hosted masterclass in New York in 2014.
Attractive.
Do you mind if I interrupt?
No, not for
It's such a thrill. I am here.
His former drama teacher, Chris Edmond from Australia, had been invited without knowing. Jackman walked out, embraced him, and publicly said, "I would never be here in my career without you and the other teachers at the West Australian Academy of Performing Arts." He also established the Chris Edmond Performing Arts Scholarship in his honor. In a 2019 interview on Access Hollywood, Tyrese Gibson was talking about his high school music teacher, Reggie Andrews.
Out.
My son. Oh my God.
He just said my son.
Mr. A.
When the teacher unexpectedly walked out from backstage. He had driven Tyrese to school for many days because he couldn't afford bus fare. The two shared a tight embrace. Tyrese said, "Thank you for being the father that I never had." At the 2018 SAG Awards red carpet, Tony Hale brought his former drama teacher, Tina Williams, in front of the cameras as his guest. Her radiant smile and Tony's grateful gaze came together as he introduced her as the person who helped him pursue acting back in high school. Director Darren Aronofsky invited his former 7th grade teacher Vera Freed to play a small supporting role, the one-eyed crone, in the 2014 film Noah. The idea for the film was inspired by a peace-themed writing assignment she once gave him years earlier. Aronofsky also dedicated the film's making-of book to Vera and invited her to the film's premiere. On Jimmy Kimmel. Live in 2022, Quinta Brunson was talking and joking about her series Abbott Elementary.
On.
Miss
Abbott.
No, I'm crying.
Ms. Abbott.
When her 6th grade teacher, Ms. Abbott, suddenly appeared on screen via video call. Quinta reacted with shock and emotion upon realizing the show was named after her teacher. The two shared a heartfelt moment of joy and tears. On the 2025 Oscars red carpet access, Hollywood played a surprise video message from Timothée Chalamet's former drama teacher, Harry Schiffman of LaGuardia High School.
You've earned your keep and the recognition of your artistry to life with wit and passion and grace. Feel it and bring us more of what it means to be human.
In the message, Schiffman said, "Well, pal, you've earned your keep and the recognition of your artistry in bringing humanity to life with wit and passion and grace." Chalamet smiled and responded that it meant a great deal to him. After her 2020 DNC speech, Kerry Washington mentioned an 8th grade civics assignment. Her former teacher, Tiff Bloomley, publicly responded. The two exchanged messages on Twitter, sharing mutual gratitude and pride from the teacher. On Teacher Appreciation Day, 2018, Deborah Messing posted a series of old and recent photos with her high school drama teacher, Jim Metcalf. In the caption, she wrote, "He taught me how to stand on stage and how to stand strong in life." Denzel Washington flew to Georgia to visit Connie, his former school librarian, on her 99th birthday. She was the one who once lent him his first book and helped keep him away from the streets. The two sat together and shared a warm conversation, just like in his school days. Stephen Colbert returned to his old elementary school in South Carolina and knocked on his fourth-grade teacher's door, Miss Katzos, now Mrs. Keelan. She played an old video of young Stephen from her archives, and the two laughed together in that familiar classroom. What do you think of this moment? Like the video if it moved you too. Subscribe for more moments of Hollywood stars reuniting with their former teachers. Comment below if you met your fourth-grade teacher again. What would you say first? I'll reply to everyone. 2. While Will Poulter was talking about his difficult school days on BBC's The One Show, the production team surprised him by bringing in his former math teacher, Miss Moran. She expressed how proud she was of her former student. Will responded emotionally and thanked her for the support and encouragement he received back then. During his 2022 Manchester concert, Harry Styles paused the show and asked the audience to help locate Mrs. Vernon, his first primary school teacher. When she appeared, Harry expressed his gratitude for the early years that helped shape who he is today. On CBS, this morning in 2019, Lin-Manuel Miranda received a surprise video message from his 8th grade drama teacher, Dr. Rembert Herbert. Lin expressed that his teacher had changed his life forever. On an audience with Adele in 2021, Adele's former English teacher, Ms. McDonald, walked onto the stage. Adele embraced her warmly and expressed her gratitude for inspiring her love of literature and performance. In a special episode of her own show, Oprah Winfrey invited her fourth-grade teacher, Mrs. Duncan, onto the stage. Oprah shared that she was the inspiration behind her early dream of becoming a teacher. While promoting her book on The View, Tiffany Haddish was surprised by a reunion with her former drama and reading teacher, Ms. Grebe, who had once taught her how to read. Tiffany became emotional and shared that the teacher had helped change and save her life. At a street renaming ceremony honoring him, Will Smith invited his 10th grade teacher, Ms. Brenda Brown, onto the stage. She had inspired the character behind Fresh Prince. Will hugged her tightly in front of the crowd. Those moments just showed us one clear thing, no matter how famous they become. Hollywood stars still keep the heart of former students. They bow their heads in gratitude, they hold their teachers tightly, and they never forget the people who first lit the fire in their hearts. If these stories of appreciation for teachers moved you, please like the video to support me in creating more meaningful content. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next heartwarming moments. Have you ever had a teacher who changed your life? Share their name and a beautiful memory in the comments below.